It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ozuna on the run, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Votto.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Now in the box, Rolando Christian.
Rolando Christian.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Choi. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. On the ground softly towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marcell Ozuna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss 1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Misses. Ball 2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Revere is under it. And the inning is over. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Right fielder, Nelson.
And here is
Cruz.
strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. In now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Russell Martin now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away.
Russell Martin.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. For Nunez, that's his first double on the year. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's safe. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Designated hitter.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lofted in the air out to right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Digging in, Steven Souza will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye. A swing and a miss. That retires. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Trey Turner
to third. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. A double play ball to second. 4. And he is out on the tag. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Rolando Christian. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Carpenter might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground up the middle, Duffy scoops it up, throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the into the box. Matt Duffy, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Trying to pick things up where he left off. D. Gordon, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And on the error, a run is going to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Adrian Beltre.
And they'll go ahead and issue Beltre the free pass. Here's Matt Carpenter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lays off 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 65.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gordon is there to make the catch, and the side is in now is Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Revere. One down. Digging in, Brian McCann. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is on the ground over to first. A dive and he knocks it down. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. So digging in now, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now, Matt Duffy.
5, shortstop.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The catcher, number 55, Russell
And he'll
Martin.
start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
Center
Here's
fielder,
Ben
number
Revere.
25.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Revere.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. For Revere, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 7.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner.
Turner.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. 2 for 2 with a
And
triple on his
leading off
batting
for the
line to this
Rays.
point.
Second baseman.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
In now
6.
is Lorenzo Cain. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman,
Number
Adrian
29.
Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Beltre.
And this will be fouled away.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And Beltre has got himself a base hit. Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. So now 2 men in scoring position. A pause and the 0-2. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at. In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Rolando Christian. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Christian.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Choi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Anthony.
And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Got him swinging in the dirt. Martin gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired, and there's 1 away.
Catcher number 16.
Digging in to try it again. Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Choi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Right
chance.
fielder,
Steven Souza. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Cruz. And the inning is over. Striding in one.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 5.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy is right there. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Matt Duffy.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's D. Gordon now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
D. Gordon.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no problems over there for Votto, as that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Ben Revere. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He was a double play victim last time around. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Ozuna comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in, Rolando Christian, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Martin rounds the corner and is headed home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Darrell Ludwig is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Adrian.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Matt Carpenter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. In the ready now. Choi
leading off for the Blue Jays. Left fielder, number 65.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit at third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in a position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things. I think you're going to square it up.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Into the box. Now, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Edwin Encarnacion will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really...
The final line score for this afternoon.